Hey guys, it's Casey and welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you guys a review on the new Fenty Beauty Concealer as well as the powder. I wasn't going to do this video because I was a little late on the bandwagon. When it comes to launches like this, I typically like to make sure that I upload it like the day it launches if I didn't receive it in PR. If I did receive it in PR, then I'll upload it a little earlier. But I have a lot going on right now. So I asked you guys on Instagram, do you still want me to film a video? And you guys were like, yeah, sis, what are you doing? Like, get started. So I went ahead and picked up 2 shades of the concealer as well as the powder. I have shades 330, which is my foundation shade, and I also have shade 310, which is a little bit brighter, and I have the powder in honey. So I'm really excited to be doing this video. I know I look a little crazy with just eyeshadow on and nothing else, but we're gonna go ahead and do skin together. Before I begin, do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well as give this video a thumbs up. Become part of the family. I would love to have you back, and let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so I went ahead and brought you in a little bit closer and we can go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin. Today I'm going to be using the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I don't have the Fenty Beauty Primer. I never brought it. I don't know why, but we're gonna go ahead and start with this because we gotta make sure this skin is nice and primed. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 330. This is like the perfect match for me. I love this shade because it's so yellow and I feel like I can never find a foundation as yellow as this one. Okay guys, so now for the fun part, the concealers, which you guys came here to see. So I have 2 shades. I have 330, which is the same shade that I put on for my foundation, and I have 310. If you guys are curious about the size, this has 0.27 fluid ounces. I'm not too sure if that's a lot or a little. I did pack up all my favorite concealers because I am literally leaving in like an hour to head to Vegas, so I don't even know what size my other concealers are. So this is what the concealer looks like right here, really similar to the foundation, except the top doesn't pull off. It's a twisty top, and this is what the applicator looks like. So it's a doe foot applicator. It's flat on both sides. So I'm gonna start by applying 330 right on my chin, cover up my mustache as well as down my nose. Okay, so first impression so far, this concealer goes on thick, very similar to like how Shape Tape or the Born This Way from Too Faced. Like the concealer is pretty thick. It doesn't have any weird smells or anything. So I do like the way the applicator like applied the concealer. It felt really smooth, so I enjoyed that. Ooh, this is bright. I don't know if this is too bright for me, but it's only one way to find out. Yeah, so the applicator feels really good. The concealer feels really smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to blend this out. I always blend out my concealers with a beauty blender, so I didn't want to change that for this first impressions. I wanted to keep it as true to how I do my makeup as possible, so it doesn't like, you know, I don't want to apply it with a brush I never apply concealer with and be like, oh my god, I hate this concealer, because that wouldn't be an accurate review. Okay, so I believe this concealer dries down pretty fast because I feel like my forehead is not really blending the way I would like. Yeah, this concealer dries pretty fast, so I would work quickly with this. Oh yeah, guys, this concealer dries really fast. I would work quickly for sure because I am having a tough time blending this out. Although the concealer has been out for a few days, and when you see this video, it'll have been out for at least like almost a week and a half or 2 weeks. I did not watch any reviews because I didn't want anything to kind of sway my judgment. You know what I mean? Sometimes we watch videos and then we hear something negative and we're automatically like, oh my god, that is gonna happen to me, you know? So I prefer not to watch reviews when I want something and I want to review it myself, so that way you guys are hearing like my unbiased true first impression. So the 310 is really bright. I think I'm still gonna keep it and just mix it with the 330. I'm gonna take a little bit of 330 and just blend that on top because it's a little bit too bright for me at the moment. I thought like 310 would be like a really good like highlight shade when I want to be really extra, but it's a little too much for me. So I'm just going to blend a little bit of 330 as well. But then again, the honey powder that I purchased is not super bright, so it might settle it down. We'll see. So first questions about the concealer. I think it's a little too like fast for me. Like it dries down too fast and it makes it a little difficult to blend out. I think the coverage is giving me a medium coverage. Medium to full, definitely buildable. I think I would have to try this concealer on top of a foundation that's a little bit more luminous, a little bit more dewy, because I think the Fenty foundation being so matte, I think I'm just not digging that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start to set this concealer, and I'm going to use the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder, and I have the shade Honey. Just to give you guys some specs, it does come with 0.98 ounces, and it was so interesting when I was opening this up. I didn't expect this, and I don't know why, but inside the box, it comes with another sifter, and the sifter has the little FB on it for Fenty Beauty, really cute. I think the packaging to the powder is absolutely beautiful. It just looks luxurious. Like, look at this. It looks really, really nice. So I'm just taking a little bit of the powder, putting it on the lid so we can go ahead and start to see how this powder works. All right, can you guys see a difference? So I put the powder on this side, and it definitely toned down how bright this concealer is, which I didn't want the actual banana shade, like the brightening one that you guys typically would purchase, you know, when you think of like banana powders. I wanted the honey, something a little bit deeper, because I feel like I could mix this into like a Laura Mercier powder and get a really nice color. Sometimes I don't want a super bright under eye, and lately, if you guys have been noticing, I don't bake as much as I used to. I just kind of press the powder in with a sponge, but I don't put like a bunch of powder and I have it sit there. So just looking at the powder, I feel like my under eye area looks really smooth. I'm gonna go ahead and set everywhere else. I don't know what's happening. Can you guys see that? Look how that is so broken up right there. I don't know if that was the concealer or the powder or the foundation or what, but that looks so bad. I don't know what happened there, but it's literally in the same shape that I put the concealer, so I'm thinking it's the concealer. Ooh, child, I don't know what's happening on my forehead. Why does it look like that? That looks crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my bronzer, my blush, my highlight, you know, the whole works, and then I will be back to give you guys my thoughts at the moment. Okay, guys, so upon further review, I have never seen my skin look this bad. I don't know if it's the combination of the primer and the foundation, but I feel like I've done the combo before. I don't know if it's the foundation with the concealer, and that wouldn't make sense because it's in the same line. I'm not too sure. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out my makeup bag for my trip. I'm gonna pack the concealers, I'm gonna pack the powder, and I'm going to wear it every single day while I'm on vacation. And then I will come back and give you guys my final thoughts, because I feel like it might be the combination. I don't know. I don't think it's the products. I don't think the products are bad. I think it's possibly the combination of the mattifying like primer, the super matte foundation, and then the concealer's matte, and then the powder. And I'm just not a matte person like that. Like I gotta be in the mood. And maybe I'm just not in the mood right now. But like that forehead is not lying. My forehead is definitely not lying. I don't know what happened there. So I am going to wear this with my NARS foundation. You guys know NARS is my holy grail. I'm going to wear the powder with my Too Faced concealer. I'm going to mix and match everything up and really get down to the bottom of the products. I need to understand it. And since I was already going to upload this video when I got back from vacation, it's perfect. So I have time to vlog about it. So you guys stay tuned for the rest of the video. All right, guys, so we are now vlogging, and I have a very special guest. Hello. Besides my mascara running, I want Samantha. She's a makeup artist. She's actually the one that taught me everything about makeup. And
it doesn't look like it right now, but don't judge me. Continue.
Okay, so I want her to look at it and analyze the concealer, analyze the powder, and everything. We're in the bathroom because we're in the hotel lighting.
How long? What time did you put this on today?
like 7.
In the morning?
No.
So, PM?
Yeah.
You just put this on?
Yep.
Oh. So, so it's creasing badly to only have it on for what, 3 hours? I thought you had on like 7 in the morning. I'm like, okay, that's natural. You crease. Did the powder oxidize? The powder looks a little, or maybe it's the combination of the powder with the concealer. You see how it's a little, you know, you put on your concealer so you can highlight your under eye. Mm-hmm. This and this match. Do you see what I see?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so concealer, I didn't like it.
Was it watery?
No, it's nice and thick. Like, I have it. You could swatch it or whatever. I have it with me. The consistency of it is nice, but it dries so fast to the point that you can't
let it sit for
like,
a while.
No,
like the NARS, you can't let it sit.
Like, it just starts getting, like, cakey. But it could be because of the fact I have on the Fenty foundation, which you know I don't like matte foundations. And that's a matte foundation.
And you got mad at me for not wanting to buy that shit.
But you like matte foundations. You're oily. I'm not.
I'm not looking at my lips and I'm lining them because I'm so distracted. No.
So that's why I'm like, okay, so I brought all this stuff with me. So what I'm going to do is, while we're in Vegas, I'm going to try it with my NARS foundation, since that's my favorite foundation, and see if there's a difference.
In the daytime, not when we're going out taking pictures, right?
Exactly.
Okay, good job. Okay.
Bye. Hey guys, so I didn't vlog this entire time.
Did my nipple come out? Delete. I feel like my nipple said good morning to everyone.
Anyway, so I wore the concealer, I wore the powder, I even applied the powder on my sister multiple nights.
The powder's perfection.
That's my sister. She wore the, sis, how you feel about the Fenty powder? Because you've been wearing it.
I don't know.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so
I just know it looks good. But I don't know what's on me. I don't know what's where. But you know what I mean? Like, I just look good, honey.
okay.
She look good, honey.
She looks good, honey.
She look good.
So my final verdict of the concealer and powder. So the powder I think I really do like, but the color that I got, honey, is a good setting powder for all over my face. However, it's not a good powder for me to like use to brighten, which is obviously my fault. That has nothing to do with the brand or anything like that. I just probably would have to go get the banana shade, even though I wanted something a little deeper. But I think honey is just a little too deep for me, but I can use it to set my all over face. But like on my sister is a deeper complexion. She's like an NC50, I'm an NC44, and on her the powder looked beautiful. It was a beautiful brightening powder
Tone.
So we did take plenty of pictures at nighttime because, I mean, that's when we were getting ready. There was absolutely no flashback. My sister remained her true color. I remained my true color. So the powder is definitely A1. As far as the concealer goes,
I think it works better when you mix it. It doesn't work good on its own.
yeah.
If I had
Especially
to compare
on me.
how they looked each night after the first night with the creasing, it looks significantly better. But why? You shouldn't have to mix it.
Right. So I did mix the concealer with 2/4. Yes, I did mix it with 2/4. So I mixed the concealer with Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and it looked amazing. I also wore the concealer with my NARS foundation, which my NARS foundation is a little more hydrating, and it was okay. I don't think that concealer is going to be for me personally to wear by itself. It's just too matte, too drying. I didn't like the way it looked under my eyes. So maybe if you are more oily and you prefer a really matte concealer, you might love that. But for me, I need a little bit of more radiance, a little bit more dewiness to my concealer. So yeah, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some
I
insight
hope you
on
enjoyed my nipple, if it did come out.
Hope you got some insight on how I feel about the concealer, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.